I want to start with congratulations on the movie. I had a blast with this. I'm going to use the term kind of violent, and I loved it.
A little bit.
So I have an individual question for you to start things off. Haley, who works for Collider, big fan, and she had a question, and I'm going to read it so I don't screw this thing up. You've defeated or killed Michael Myers a few times in this franchise. How have you had to reevaluate how to play that moment and evolve the character approach to make them unique? And how is the approach to the he's still not dead moment in this sequel different?
Wow, that's a mouthful of a question. It's going to be a mouthful of an answer. Here's what I will say: the beautiful, dawning realization that Michael is not dead for every character. Judy, Andi, Jamie, Omar, all of the people, Hawkins, are horror film acting moments. We all have them. Mine is panic and rage, because I believe that Laurie Strode would have been happily dead in the back of that truck. She saved her daughter, she saved her granddaughter, she killed Michael Myers. I think if Laurie bled out in the arms of her family, she would think that is a hero's death. So when she finds out that she not only survived and had to do the surgery, that he is alive, that Tommy comes in and tells her, it's an acting moment that I've played a few times, and I guess I'm good at it. I mean, honestly, there's just a moment of truth, and I can't act the truth. It's just, you have to hear something that is shocking in a way that you don't see coming, and I think that's been a big part of this franchise.
For all three of you, I love learning cool shit behind the scenes about the making of movies, and I'm just curious for all three of you, what do you think might surprise fans to learn about the making of this film in particular?
I'll go first. Most movies, which the three of us can attest to, although this may not be, actually, I'm going to say it because I can't speak for you, and I certainly can't speak for you. In fact, you probably haven't had experience. Most movies, when people do this together and they talk about them with people from the movie together, they all pretend that everything was great between them, but then as soon as they're done, they go, I often have gone to my trailer and put my head in a pillow. And this is one of the first of 150 movies that I've ever done in terms of behind the scenes. It's one of the first movies, not the only, but one of the few movies where I can really say, I have a great time with these two people. I have great respect for them. We've had a great time working and not working, and we just get along very well. We send each other emails, and it's all like a very happy family, which is always what you pretend, but in my case anyway, it's very rarely the reality.
Yeah, I would just add, it was a very difficult shoot in terms of the technical elements that we're trying to achieve in a short and economical time period. It was massive ambition, hundreds of extras, logistics of practical, and ambition of practical makeup effects and kill gags, and we're shooting 7 weeks of nights, which for a guy that goes to bed at 9:30 is very difficult. And so after a period of weeks, it was wonderful, blissful madness because of, as Jason mentioned, the collaborative spirit that we have and the enjoyment we have of each other. Not just the three of us here, but everyone from the script supervisor, the AD department, the camera department, art department, sound department, wardrobe. Everybody kind of had that unique, loving spirit about the franchise that we get to play in. What a sandbox. Incredible. And yet it was so stressful that I had no idea what we were making at a point of chaos and mayhem, and it's just a creative bloodbath at a point. And as Jason says about put his face into a pillow, there was a point before I watched the first cut of the movie thinking, what could this possibly be like? We have 3 cameras hosing down mayhem for 7 weeks at night, and I'm out of my mind. And it's the first, I think this is like the 12th or 13th film I've made, and it was, or 14th. Yeah, 14. And then it was the first rough cut where I thought, oh, this is a real fun one. Yeah, this is some naughty boy trick or treat fun. So from the first cut I saw, and that was the first time that it ever happened. So I almost feel like the production was an out of body experience to go into a joyous editing process.
I have to stop there. Thank you so much.
No!
Well,
No, you-
2
no, no,
minutes
no.
for Jamie.
No, I don't give a shit about answering the question because I'm not the filmmaker, I'm the actor. No, all I was going to say to you is that we also have never lied to each other.
That
And
is
there have been a
also
lot
true.
of times, a lot of tense moments where we could have lied.
And we never did.
And we never did. And I think the fact that we all know that we've not lied to each other, that we've told the truth at moments when maybe we don't want to hear the truth, that I think that has also given us all the confidence to know that you can trust us, each other. And in this kind of a world, to be able to know that I'm going to look at you and tell you the truth, and you will, I think that's...
It doesn't come often.
It doesn't. Yeah, I was going to say that's the exception to
Exception,
to the
not the
rule.
rule.
Exception, not the rule. And that's so.
I wanted to apologize for interrupting you.
You didn't interrupt me. Oh, stop it.
Not at all.
I'm just
so
letting
sorry.
you know that I know they're because they do this all the time.
Yeah, no, I was getting
No,
the
I
signal of-
understand, but I think if I really had to analyze this, it's because from the moment it began, we've all told the truth to each other, which
That's correct.
has yielded then the safety net, petri dish, sandbox that's safe and not scary. I mean, it's really scary. That's not true. It's incredibly scary. It's just it's safe for us as creatives.
On that note, congratulations.
Thank you very much.